Do you think that the use of force is ever justified?
I believe that in order for the use of force to be justified, the unjustified use of force must first be carried out. For example, in the oppression of minorities, the physical oppression of minorities, it then requires another majority to step in and use force to maybe end the oppression of the minority by another force. And I think that the first act of aggression is always unjustified because it demonstrates a complete lack of reason and the failure of a reasonable process, which should always be adhered to.
I think it might be in the case that when there's a dictator or such, they're already using force against innocent civilians, then it might be an appropriate action to use force to stop them.
Yes, definitely. I think the use of force is justified. Of course, it's justified when the UN Security Council allows for it. But in more general terms, I think that if a government is unwilling to protect its own people or treats people with respect for human rights, then I definitely think that other countries should be allowed to use force against it, if diplomatic methods don't work, of course.
I think that provided it's a last resort, that violence can be justified. I mean, for example, in World War II, the world would have been much worse had we not have attempted to stop the spread of fascism. So yes, I think violence can be justified, but it needs to have severe reasons to actually be justifiable.
I think that is justified because we have seen in the past conflicts in the world where people try to negotiate things and try to find a peaceful solution to conflicts. But it has also shown that there are limits to this. And I think that freedom of people, freedom of expression and their political life, also their own personal freedom, is more important than peace. But on the other hand, I would totally reject the idea to impose your own political views on other countries by using force.
Not really. I kind of don't think that war ever really solves the situation. I think it just makes it worse and gets other people involved who weren't involved before and kind of escalates any problems which there have been. So I advocate peace really all the time.